from open pit to underground mining isn't a single step. It's a long overlapping process. At large-scale mine, planning for the shift usually starts around 10 years before open pit operations end. So there are several key stages along the way. First, you need to explore deeper ore zones. Then you need to decide on the best transition depth and mining method. Then you need to design and build underground infrastructure. Then you have to run both the pit and underground mine at the same time and slowly winding down surface mining while ramping up underground production. One common mistake is underestimating how long this process takes. It can lead to production gaps when the pit is done, but the underground mine isn't quite ready. So in this case, a phased transition helps to avoid that. A big concern is pit stability. As underground mining begins, the bottom of the pit becomes the roof of the new workings. So that means that you need to leave a crown pillar. The thickness of that pillar depends on the strength of the rock and how much stress it can take. In some cases, the pit floor is reinforced with stress relief, drilling, controlled blasting, or by leaving a layer of ore untouched. Sometimes even the pit design is adjusted, like flattening the slope angles in order to straighten the collar pillar and protect the underground mine. So when the open pit is still active and underground construction has started, coordination becomes critical. You need to clearly separate work zones. Blasting the pit should never put underground crews or development at risk. A common approach is to begin underground work in areas where surface mining is already finished. For example, a decline is often started from the pit wall, about 50 to 100 meters above the bottom, and driven towards the ore body. This helps avoid lining up underground development with active blasting zones above. When underground mining happens beneath the crown pillar, strict rules also should be applied. While the pit is still in use, no underground voids are allowed directly under the pit slopes. If the chosen methods like block caving requires collapse up to the pit floor, that's only done after the surface mining is completely shut down and all people and equipment are safely out. This was actually exactly the case at Palabora Mine. After pit operation ended, block caving causes the pit floor to collapse in 2004. And what happened is the pit deepened by nearly 400 meters and the major wall failure followed. That case proved one thing clearly. Never underestimate how fast and how strongly open pit and underground systems can affect each other.